So in this video, I wanted to share with you what I believe is the absolute best creative analytics tool for your ad creators when scaling your e-commerce brand. It's also one of the best tools for ad creative inspiration. And I wanted to break it down because we use this tool on like every single day for all of our clients, for our internal use as well, to get ad creative inspiration and to measure the performance of our ad creatives. It's called Atria, and if you're unaware, it's kind of similar to Foreplay, to Magic Brief, etc. It's just much faster, and they also have this analytics tool integrated, which makes your ad creative analysis much easier. So without any further ado, I'll jump straight to the video, and you can see for yourself what it's all about. Bye. Awesome. So in this video, I wanted to share with you why we've started to use Atria to start analyzing our ad creators and why it's such a great tool. We used to use Motion app. We used to analyze our creatives in Ads Manager, but now with Atria, we've actually been able to get these really cool dashboards, and it just makes our lives really, really easy in terms of analyzing ad creatives and getting better results with ad creatives. So in this video, I wanted to show you how it works, what it looks like, and what you can expect from using Atria in terms of analyzing creatives and their new analytics tabs. The reason, first and foremost, why we like this so much is because we have everything in one place. We have our ad creative inspiration, which you probably can see here with the discoveries tab, and us finding new ad creative and inspiration, and we store that in our own internal boards. But now we also have the feature of actually analyzing our own ad creatives and connecting our meta ad accounts into Triathea. So when you log on here, you're able to see first and foremost your account. So we have a few client accounts attached, and the first thing that you'll see if you click on your ad account is that you'll have your main dashboard over here. You're able to filter it by 7-day view, 14-day view, 30 days, etc., etc. And you're able to see the spend of your total ad account, the ROAS, CPA, purchase value, and you're even able to kind of change these things. And this is just kind of like the standard. And this gives you a really nice overview of just in general your health account on your ad account. And you probably will also look at this in the actual Ads Manager itself, but this is just super clean. But what's more important is actually you being able to look at the actual ad creatives themselves and identify which one is performing the best. And that's why, again, this tool is super great, because you're able to quickly identify, okay, these are the ad creators with the most spend. So you can filter it in here, or is it custom or like a standard one, which is top spend, and you can measure it by ads or creatives. If I go back to ads here, we can again quickly get an overview of which of the ads that we run in the ad account have the best. I've just segmented this by spend and ROAS. You can get reports if you go on to here. I'm not going to show that for now, but just going back here, you can also take a look at the actual video details itself. I'll get into that in just a second after covering this one. So this tab is just the top performing ad creatives, and this is like a nice gallery view. You also have the kind of like the chart view. I just like to use the gallery view for actually seeing, okay, this is the ad creators, because then it reminds me of the actual ad creators besides the naming conventions. This is sorted by ROAS and then descending after every ad creator that has spent over 20 euros. So that's kind of like, for this client account at least, what we kind of look at for a ad creative before kind of analyzing it. So we can filter by the best ads, the best creatives, the best images. Obviously, it takes some time to load. The best videos, the best video hooks. Let me actually show you that because we are able to identify, okay, this has a thumbs up of 22%, this is of 20%. Actually, not the best thumbs up ratios right here. Again, it's descending, so that that's not too good on this one particularly. Another thing is, and I also wanted to share that with you, is actually being able to look at the different tabs as well. So let's go in and see the system report that Triathea has made themselves. So for example, let's go into top performing creatives. In here, you're able to see, again, you can filter by 7, 14, 30-day view. You can filter by whatever much the the spend criteria, so to speak, for the ad creatives. And then you're able to see these nice chart views. And I like these gallery views even more because you're able to quickly identify this was the ad that had this ROAS and spent this much. Down here, you're able to segment it after spend. Okay, so we can see this spend 2,700. It drove this much value in purchases. And again, it's also segmented by just the color. So the more green it is, the better it is. And you can even see it's the difference is 300 or 630% above average on this one. Again, you can see if you go and buy top spend by ads, just a very easy view, and you can identify, okay, this is the ad that we spent most on, and this drove up like almost close to 4,000% more rev than the ad account average compared to ads. And again, just a super, super nice view. If you're working with an agency, this is also extremely cool because you're able to use this dimension filter over here. And if you're an agency yourself, again, makes super good sense. So you can do something like launch time, and you can say that you can only see the top ads in the last 14 days. And then you would see, okay, every ad that I launch, for example, if you're doing weekly tests or bi-weekly tests, probably doing that more often, but let's say you're doing a bi-weekly test and you can measure the best performing ads for that round. Another thing would be actually, let's say you're working with an agency and you have a naming convention, which would be something like, our agency is called Organic Rocket. So that, for example, could be that we add OR just at the end of every ad. And now Triathea knows that for every ad which contains _OR and is applied would then show. We haven't done this for this ad account specifically, so nothing would show. But if you're working with an agency and they have naming conventions, you can add this and you're able to see, okay, how does the agency's ad perform compared to my own? And you can make these custom reports. So let me go into custom reports. And yeah, you can see, okay, I want to segment by spend ROAS. I want to add a metric that could be AOV. So I don't only want to look at the most spent, but also what is driving most like AOV, and perhaps also what's having the best CTRs. And now you can see, okay, if I want to filter it by the AOV, I can see this ad hasn't spent so much, but it has good ROAS, it has good AOV. Another view could be, okay, this ad has spent this much, it has this ROAS, this CPA, this purchase value, and this AOV. And it also, what I can also tell from this ad is that it has plus 88% the average CTR compared to the rest of the ad. And this is I'm not sure why this isn't showing, but this is just a catalog campaign. And yeah, super, super nice and easy to make custom views in here. The last thing I wanted to show you with Triathea and why I like it so much, and I actually want to go back to the main dashboard because it's just so clean, is that you are able to actually watch the soft metrics and the kind of like the evolution of the ad, so to speak. So in here, you're able to actually see the video analysis breakdown. You're able to see the retention graphs and drop-off graphs. So you can see, for example, for this video, it had a hook rate of only 13%, and the drop-off after 3 seconds was 49%. It's just super nice to see, okay, this ad had this good of a hook rate. If we go on to the top performing videos, we can see again, let's see with the hold rate, maybe not the hold rate, let's look at the thumbs up. We can see here for the retention graph of this video, how different that looks. Very different. This hasn't spent that much either. Let me go back to the main dashboard. Other things that you can analyze in here, this is another, let me go back to this. Other things that you can analyze here is the general CPM of the video, the impressions, the ROAS, the CTR, the engagement, the click to purchase rate, conversions, and yeah, just everything really. You can even open this in Meta and you can also preview the ad right here. Then just click it. So yeah, all of this combined, the creative analytics tool with inside of Atria compared, and then combined with like their discovery tabs, topics, their saved ads, it just makes for a really good creative tool to have in your arsenal. So if you're out there creating ads, whether you're running an agency, whether you're running a brand, being a consultant, a creative strategist, I really recommend trying out Atria because in my opinion, it's one of the best ad creative tools out there right now. The other ones are really good, but we have found them to be extremely slow, which is just super annoying when you're trying to be efficient and create ad creatives at scale. So if you want to really work with a solid ad creative tool, just for inspiration, for analytics, and just to get more out of your ad creator, so to speak, I would definitely recommend Atria. So yeah, go check it out. I'll leave a link down below. And I don't have anything else for this video. I hope you're doing well. If you have any questions about ad creatives, make sure to join our newsletter or message me somewhere on any platform, and I will definitely get back to you. But other than that, have an amazing day, and yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.